What's going on, everybody? It's the Bulls Show, aka Aidan, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we've got a Chicago Bulls injury update video ahead of our game against the Charlotte Hornets, our second last game of our season, and our last back-to-back for the Chicago Bulls in this regular season. But before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Bulls Show. Turn notifications on and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the current Chicago Bulls injury list. What are your thoughts also about the chances that we can beat the Charlotte Hornets, and do you think this win or a win against Minnesota will help our confidence and help our demeanor and help our character in the NBA playoffs? I personally have very low doubts in all of those categories because both of those teams are not, I guess, the greatest compared to the teams that we've just recently lost to. But again, any one game, any one team can truly get that confidence out of you, but it just seems more and more unlikely as time goes on. But enough about that. Let's talk about the injury concerns. First things first, let's get the one that probably many people won't really mind too much out of the way. Matt Thomas is going to be out against the Charlotte Hornets. So obviously this is something that, again, we don't see Matt Thomas very often, so I can't say this is a major concern or stuff like that. But again, it's definitely someone that if you want to have a relatively, a team that wants to rest, let's say, a team that's relatively looking for rest and wanting to, I guess, get prepared for the playoffs, and maybe these games might be a bit too much for them, I don't really know. Yeah, Matt Thomas could be huge for us, but at the end of the day, we don't see him play when the main team is out there, so I don't expect him to get any minutes regardless whether he was to play this game or not. But he is not playing this game. That has been confirmed. He's listed as out. And we'll wait and see if he can recover. Because I think in the NBA playoffs, it's all about adjustments, ladies and gentlemen. So there could be a chance that Matt Thomas plays if we need a three-point threat out there. So let's hope he does get healthy by the NBA playoffs. But we'll just have to wait and see when it comes to that player specifically. Alex Caruso has been listed as questionable to play against the Charlotte Hornets. I believe this is because of his back contusion. He's been struggling with this for a couple of weeks now, so hasn't really gotten better. Questionable is a 50-50% chance that he'll play, so there's a good chance that he can miss this game, and there's also a good chance that he'll play. It's just a balancing act, ladies and gentlemen, 50-50. And again, if there is something bothering these players, I would prioritize rest. As Billy Donovan said, I think he said it at best, I would prioritize rest for these players if they come and ask for rest. But if everybody is healthy and ready to go, then you should keep on playing these players, because at the end of the day, we suck at the moment. And the only way for us to not suck is for us to keep playing games and try to build ourselves out of it. So if players are hurt, they should rest. Simple as that. We don't need to overextend in the NBA playoffs. And the last thing we need is a long-term injury that goes into next season. But if they're not hurt, then let's play them and let's hope they can build themselves out of this. That's all I could really say. And the last piece of news, ladies and gentlemen, is Zach LaVine is probable to play against the Charlotte Hornets. Obviously, the knee issues that we've been talking about for a very long time with the Chicago Bulls, that's the reason why he's probable. 75% chance likely to play. Now, I've already stressed this enough with Zach LaVine. I do not believe he should be playing back-to-backs. So if this is the game he's going to be playing against the Charlotte Hornets, I really hope he doesn't travel to Minnesota and plays in that game as well. I've stressed it enough. He has discomfort. He has the ability to, I guess, play through pain, and he's been known to do that throughout his whole career. But at the end of the day, we're in a situation where Zach LaVine has never been in before. We're in the NBA playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. We will be there. We will be tackling on a team of, I guess, a really difficult team that we'll be facing. So I want the best Zach LaVine possible. I don't want a tired Zach LaVine. I don't want a Zach LaVine that's going to end up having discomfort in his knee because he played a back-to-back. So I would prioritize one or the other with Zach LaVine, and then I'd rest him for the next one. So if he's going to rest against Charlotte, then play him against Minnesota. And if he's going to play against Charlotte, then we rest him for Minnesota. My personal belief, and I really, really hope, my fingers are crossed, that we'll be able to do that. And if we can't change our seeds, for example, if we lose this game against Charlotte, we can't change where we're going to be in the Eastern Conference. So against Minnesota, I think the whole team should rest if we can't change where we're supposed to be in the Eastern Conference. Same what the Milwaukee Bucks did last season to the Chicago Bulls. It's exactly what I believe in this case as well. We have 2 games, I believe, left, and the Raptors are 2 games ahead of us in terms of the 5th and the 6th seed. If we're truly going for that 5th seed, fair enough. We could get players to come in and come out of the rotation and just have a semi-strong team. But if we lose this game, rest everybody against Minnesota. Get them as healthy as possible. Send the G League guys. Send the role players. Let them have a good shout against Minnesota. Maybe we can get something out of that game. Maybe we can see some good progression. But at the end of the day, I would prioritize health, and we'll just have to wait and see what the Bulls can do. Maybe the win against Charlotte will change everything for the Chicago Bulls. It's a bit optimistic. It's hypothetical. At the end of the day, there's a high chance that even if we win against Charlotte, nothing's going to change in the NBA playoffs. And also, we will end up having a humiliating time in the NBA playoffs as well. I'm hoping that's not the case. And I hope the Bulls can find a way, have a miracle happen, and for us to be a really good team once again. But again, we just have to be a little bit more realistic. I don't know where we're going to be in the Eastern Conference. I don't know who we're going to be facing, but none of it's going to be easy. And I'm about 90% sure we're probably not going to win the playoff series that we're going to be competing in just because of our record in the regular season. It doesn't justify anything. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen, that we can't win against any of these teams. But again, you look at the regular season, you look at the records, you look at everything that's happened in March. Do you feel confident that we can win a playoff series? I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm saying that I don't feel confident about it. And I don't think many other people feel confident about it either. But let's hope it's competitive. Have a wonderful and safe day, Bulls Nation. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care.